All right, let's get this show started.
In today's news, Garry runs into Geoff Neal ahead of UFC 298. Garry and Neal will finally clash this Saturday night at UFC 298 after many heated back and forths over the past few months. Now, a few days ahead of their scheduled bout, the two fighters ran into each other while signing UFC 298 posters. The confrontation was pretty respectful as the two fighters even shook hands.
I wouldn't know, I ain't got one yet.
Curtis?
Well, that's what happens when you're homeless. You have to grow a beard and look properly homeless. If you could grow a beard.
I will never be able to grow a beard.
Maybe one day you'll grow up.
See this? This is about all I got. And I ain't bothered shaving right now.
Yet, because I think that the industry it's gonna be the same in Miami. So I'm not gonna have shit.
Thank you. Very pretty poster.
All right, thank you. You?
Yeah, very fast. Good job.
Who's done it too?
Yeah.
Dino? You did the Dean? Yep.
No, he hasn't seen it.
Yeah. Okay, we're good from here.
All right, Elliot. We're just gonna take him out for a quick photo. We'll get your picture taken, son. Even before you head out.
Sean Strickland continues to call out Bryce Hall. Social media influencer Bryce Hall recently called out Strickland for a sparring session and expressed his displeasure at the former UFC champ beating up Sneeko. Strickland accepted the challenge and since then hasn't heard from Hall again. That didn't sit well with Sean as he took to X, posting their DMs and writing, "I'm so sick of these didn't know this man existed till the other night. Please, Jesus, give me the strength not to catch case if I ever see this maggot of a man in person." At Bryce Hall. Hall finally responded writing, "Sean CT, Strickland is mad that I haven't sparred him in boxing yet. To be honest, yes, you would hurt me if we were doing MMA, which we're not, but if we only use our hands, there's nothing that's impressive about you. I'm all in." Sean responded, "And to be clear, we're not going to spar. I'm going to take a piece of you. Forrest won't be there. This isn't friendly. I'm going to take a piece of you. Send location. It's that easy. Done deal. Gloves, no gloves. I don't care. Send location. That easy." Followed up with, "His manager called my people to set up some sparring and be civil about it. Laughing my ass off. You don't get that privilege, Bryce Hall. It's in my gym with my people and I'll tell you when you're done. No time limit, no 10 count, no tap out. I'll tell you when you're done." Hall replied, "Obviously I'm not going to talk to a psychopath directly to set up sparring for content. That would go nowhere. Let the people with brains do the talking because we gave you an opportunity to make some money off it, Dippy." I noticed Sean has only been going at influencers to fight them and threatening to kill us, but has been real quiet when the real killers at Bare Knuckle FC are calling him out. How are you going to call me a pussy when I'm going out my way to find a way to set up a spar and you've been fighting for 15 years more than me? Brain dead, to be honest. Henry Cejudo reveals that firing his coach was a prank. On UFC Countdown, Cejudo revealed that he was parting ways with his longtime coach so that he could better focus on his upcoming fight against Marabashvili at UFC 298. Immediately after, many fans and fighters took issue with the way Cejudo fired his coach while being filmed. However, it now appears that it was all for show, as Cejudo took to his Instagram on Tuesday to reveal that Eric Albarracin will be in his corner on Saturday night after all.
Come on, guys. Come on, you guys. Bill Belichick, Tom Brady, Phil Jackson, Michael Jordan. Come on, you think they would ever break up? Come on, man.
Just so you guys know, this is the greatest combat coach of all time. This is an unbreakable bond.
Let's go. UFC 298, we're taking over. I'm gonna be sitting, drinking Team Secret Juice front row watching Cejudo take out Marabashvili and stamp another title shot, become C4.
There you go. Got him.
Dana White walks off Howie Mandel's podcast. On Tuesday, Howie Mandel, a longtime comedian and the star of America's Got Talent, was scheduled to host Dana White on his popular podcast, Howie Mandel Does Stuff. Everything appeared to be going well with Mandel lobbying a never-ending barrage of compliments at the UFC CEO, but when it was White's turn to talk, he expressed his disdain for doing podcasts and promptly exited the studio.
Not only an amazing businessman, you are an inspiration, you are a philosopher. The way you do business, the way you conduct your business and your friendships and media is, I'm jealous. But Dana, I can't thank you enough for being here.
Thank you for all the kind words. I appreciate it. I am so fucking tired of doing podcasts. I'm literally done with them. I'm not doing any more podcasts.
Here's how MMA fans reacted to Dana leaving Mandel's podcast. Jared the Great said, why did he even show up then? He probably was like telling himself that all he had to do was one podcast, but realized 30 seconds in, he can't do it no more. Laughing emotes. You think he walked off because he realized all that stuff Howie said was some concocted babble he found on the internet? Dana was like, bro, we've never even spoken. He felt that fake coming through the mic. And why is the Liver King there? Bro had enough of the glazing, crying emote. That was a great episode, I can't lie. Laughing emotes. Well, that was awkward. Cheezer Daily posted this gif and said Dana White 30 seconds in. He was done when he saw the cat on the screen. Howie about to get more views on this one than all the others combined. Dana White gets honest on dealing with Conor McGregor. On Tuesday, White did another interview, not a podcast, with Kevin Iole, where he was asked why it is taking so long for Conor McGregor to return. White didn't give a clear answer and said that it's hard to deal with a guy who has that kind of money.
Conor McGregor doesn't need the fucking money.
Right.
So when you don't need the money, it's not as easy. I mean, Habib doesn't need the money. Habib retired. Conor's the one. I mean, these are questions for Conor McGregor, not me. Conor, I know he's training. I don't know what level of training he's doing. I don't know what level of kicking he's doing right now. I don't know any of that stuff.
But you talked to him about fighting. I mean, I'm sure you talked to him about fighting on 300, so you would have to have some idea, wouldn't you, Dana?
Yeah, but I need to know the guy's in a full camp and he's ready to go. And Conor McGregor has a movie coming out. He's got businesses that he's built. It's a completely different dynamic when you're dealing with a guy that has this kind of money.
White also revealed that he'll announce the UFC 300 main event during the UFC 298 post-fight press conference.
Yeah, I'll probably announce it. Maybe I'll announce it at the press conference this weekend.
All right. Well, that'll be fun. UFC pre-fight or post-fight press conference? You're going to make us wait till after? Post-fight. Okay.
Time for today's top memes. Third place was found over on Instagram and was posted by Fat Thor. Second place meme was found over on Instagram and was posted by As Shopped As It Gets. And the top picked meme was found over on Reddit and was posted by Paramedic. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe to stay in the talk.